Hi everybody, my name is Paula. Welcome back to Purpose Fit. I have a flow for ease today. We're going to be focusing on some release for your upper back, shoulders, some back bending, a little bit of core work. So I hope you enjoy. Whenever you're ready, you can join me on your mat. If you have a couple of yoga blocks, they might be helpful today. Not necessary, I'll give you other options. So when you're ready, grab your props, grab your mat, settle in into an easy seat, let your eyes close. Now if you know you're tight in the hips and you've got those blocks, you can bring one underneath of your hips for extra height. Otherwise, flat on the mat is perfect. Letting yourself relax here right away. Noticing your space, your physical body before you even change anything. Notice what your breath is like before you change anything. And just begin to soften into it. Finding those first nagging points of your body that hold the most stress or tension. Slowly breathe into them. Relax. Notice the natural curves of your spine. Notice just by paying attention to your breath, it fills up, it smooths out. You can begin to feel more relaxed with your breath. Taking another breath or two, try to set an intention for your practice. Encouraging yourself to do less in this seat, relax more, soften more. And when you're ready, you can keep your eyes closed or let them open for this part. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, stay soft through the elbows, relax through the shoulders. Exhale, twist over to the right side, hands fall in front of and behind you. Inhale back to center, exhale, twist to the left. Keep going, one breath per movement. Do your best to keep it slow, keep it easy. Really pull the belly button in and up and use that strength of your core to rotate your chest from side to side. Try not to pull yourself around with your arms. Inhaling to center, exhaling to switch. Let's do one more on each side. Good job. Inhale back to center. This time, grab opposite elbows overhead. And then as best you can, reach the elbows tall, shoulders away from ears. Lift the chest, but draw the bottom of the rib cage in. Pull the belly button in and up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lean over to the right side as best you can, gluing the left sit bone down, rolling chest open towards the ceiling. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lean over to the other side. Same thing. Really reach the elbows up and over. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, reach the arms back at center. Exhale, forward fold any amount as best you can. Soften your upper body down. Inhale to lift yourself up. We'll go ahead and switch the cross of the legs. Inhale, reach the arms tall. Grab your elbows together in front of you. Try to bring the opposite elbow in front this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach up and over right side. Inhale, center. Reach up and over left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Really strong core to make it happen. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, center, unwind the arms. Exhale, forward fold again. And if you have your blocks, they can be something that you land on. If you want to just go straight for the ground, that's great too. Inhale to sit yourself up nice and tall. Give your shoulders a couple rolls forward and up, back and down. Forward, up, back and down. One more time for fun. Good job. And then when you're ready, let your eyes open. We will find tabletop. So starting our tabletop with a little protract, retract of the shoulders. Planting the hands underneath the shoulders. Nice strong tabletop, belly button pulled in and up. Inhale to drop your chest down and feel your shoulder blades come together behind you. Your shoulders lift up. Exhale to press your upper back towards the ceiling as best you can. Round through the upper back, kind of like a cat spine. Inhale to drop. Exhale to round. So you can almost think of it like cat-cow, but just in the upper back. Finding a lot of space and motion there. Good job. Try it one more time. Good. Neutral spine. So come back to center. Kick your right leg back and tuck your toes for this first one. And as you inhale, reach the left arm forward and up. Exhale it back and down. As big a circle as you can possibly make here. Use the strength of your core, that pull in and up of your belly button, to lift out of that right hand. Bigger circle, one more breath. Inhale to reach that arm forward and hold. Add the back leg, lifting the right leg away from the ground. Stay strong in the core for one more breath. Set it down nice and easy, and we'll switch to the other side. So left leg goes back. Inhale, right arm reaches forward and up. Exhale, back and around. Doing your best to keep the breath as full as you can. Make your inhale take it all the way around. Exhale all the way back. Let's do one more big circle wherever you are. Inhale to reach that arm forward. Add the leg. Hold for another breath. Set it down nice and easy. Good job. Walking your hands forward to handprint. You can go to kneeling plank or high plank here. First vinyasa of the day. Exhale to lower halfway or all the way. Squeeze the elbows back and down. Inhale to lift. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. Settle in. And if you want, pedal out the feet, shake out your head. Do whatever you need to do to make downward facing dog feel easier. So maybe that's finding more space in the back side of your body. Maybe it's relaxing the shoulders more so chest can get closer to your legs. Maybe it's just shaking that head out, letting some stressful thoughts of your day, of your week, sink away. Move away. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Back heel is going to go down. Warrior one. Lift up nice and tall. Reach the fingertips high. So doing your best to sink into that front knee, keeping the hips square to the front of the mat, and breathing. Pull the belly button in and up. Inhale, reach taller if you can. Feel that length in the side of your waist. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. Inhale here. Exhale, lean forward halfway. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean forward halfway. Inhale, lift up. Now this time lean forward halfway and maybe you hold, or maybe you can lift all the way up off that back foot. Warrior three option. Staying nice and steady and breathing here. Reaching the elbows forward. Reaching that back foot away, whichever option you're choosing. Stay for one more breath. Slowly bring that back foot up to meet the front. Inhale, stand up nice and tall. Keep your elbows if you can. Exhale, lean over to the left side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, center. Release your hands finally. Exhale, baby back bend. Lift the chest, elbows go really wide. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, fold. Sit your hips low. Inhale, take a chair pose. So doing your best in this chair pose to sit the hips back, lift your chest, stay nice and strong. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the arms back, reaching the chest forward, tailbone stays low. Inhale, lift up through the arms. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lift up. This time, reach back and hold. Option to come off of your heels. Lift onto the toes. Keep sitting the tailbone down, reaching the chest forward. One more breath. Inhale to set the heels down, reach the hands. Exhale, straighten your legs, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, fold, step back. Take a big breath here, inhale. Option for a vinyasa, or you can skip it. So exhaling to lower halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale to lift into a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Child's pose break here if you want it. Breathe. Stay nice and easy. Inhale to bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step just the left foot in between the hands. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Now on the other side, see if you can find more ease in this pose now that you've been here before. You're still getting that stretch through the hips. You're still strengthening the legs, but you're finding ease by softening your face, softening the shoulders away from the ears, letting the hands and the wrists be relaxed as you breathe. Grab opposite elbows, bring the other one in front if you can. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward halfway. Belly button pulls in and up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean. One more time, lift. And now you know, lean forward. Maybe you stay and hold here. Maybe you can lift off of that back leg for a warrior three. Breathe nice and strong. We can do it. Reach the elbows forward more. One more breath. Slowly bring that foot to the front. Stand up tall, keeping your grip on your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, lean up and over to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Lean up and over to the left. Inhale, center, unwind the arms. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, forward fold, relax. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, lift the arms, chair pose. Inhale here, belly button pulls in and up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep, stay strong, squeeze inner thighs together. Inhale, lift, ease in your face, ease in your breath. Exhale, hold. Maybe add that heel lift. See if you can get lower in the tailbone, lift the chest more. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. One more breath. Exhale to set the heels down. Inhale, arms lift up, chair. Exhale, straighten your legs, forward fold. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, fold, step back. Inhale, plank. Knees up or down, lowering halfway or all the way. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. Good job. Whenever you're ready, come down to hands and knees. I'll give you both options here. You can do this without the blocks or with them. So we're going to use the blocks one under each hand, if that works for you. And if you don't have any yoga blocks, you can absolutely do this with hands on the ground. The yoga blocks just give you a little bit more space actually might make it a little more challenging. So whatever you like here, you can be on your knees in a kneeling plank, just like so, as long as you've got that straight line from the crown of your head to your knees, or you can be on your toes. We're going to take the right knee up towards the right elbow, lower it down, maybe even tap your mat. Inhale, lift, exhale, back. Exhale, knee in, inhale, lower, exhale, knee lift, inhale, back. So taking this, exhale in, inhale, exhale, inhale. Taking it this slow so you can really feel the work that's happening. Feel your upper back pressing towards the ceiling. Feel your belly button pulling in and up. Keeping lots of strength here in your core, especially, but we know a lot of other parts of the body are working here. So keep breathing, keep moving. One more for each side. Yes, you can. Lower, lift, back, exhale, inhale, exhale, back. Stretch back to a downward facing dog. If it doesn't work for you on the blocks, no big deal. You can put your hands flat. One more full breath. Good. Inhale to come back down onto the knees. We're going to stand on the knees now. If you want to double up your mat under your knees, you can. We're moving into camel pose. So with that strength in our core, I like to have blocks one on each side as something to land on. If you don't have them, no big deal. And if you know you're more flexible and you can reach your feet, that is great too. So option number one, inhale to reach the arms nice and high. Exhale, take a baby back bend and just feel it here. It's different on the knees than it is when you're standing tall. So breathe into it. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feel the strength of your core, that belly button pulling in and up. Gentle squeeze together the inner thighs. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, the left hand goes back, maybe to your block, maybe to your leg, maybe it just floats. Reach the left or the right arm nice and high. Lift your chest up and over. Find as much space as you can. One more breath. Inhale to unwind, both arms reach tall. Exhale, regain that strength in your core as you bring hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, same thing other side. So that right hand goes down, wherever it reaches, left arm reaches up and over. Keep your chest mostly forward, so avoid the tendency to kind of collapse over to the right side. You're staying center. Hips push forward as the belly button pulls in and up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Strong core. Now here's where you can take your full option. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, option number one. Hands clasped together behind you. Fists go down, chest lifts. You reach up and back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Option number two, you can reach for those blocks, either one or both. Option number three, you can reach for your feet if you can get there. Lifting tall, holding and breathing. 5 big breaths, whichever option you choose today. Whenever you're done with your 5th breath, slowly unwind. Use the strength of your core one last time to bring hands to heart center. Come to sit on your heels. Relax it down. Giving yourself a moment here to let the spine unwind. Let those natural curves come back. Let yourself once again feel ease, a sense of less effort with your breath. Good job. Moving your blocks out of the way just for a second. We'll do a tabletop pose. Inhale yourself into cow, lifting the chest and tailbone, dropping your belly. Exhale, round your back nice and slow and sit all the way into a rounded child's pose. Inhale to lift all the way back up into that cow. Exhale, round into child's. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, round into child's. This time, move your knees apart. Sink your upper body nice and low. Reach the arms out. Maybe bring the elbows slightly closer together, hands together, over your head in prayer. Unwinding this when you're ready. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll bring the feet around and we'll set up one final pose. So if you've got blocks, this is a great place for them for a restorative fish pose option. If you don't have blocks, having a couple firm pillows will work perfectly for you. If you don't feel like getting any props, you can lay flat on your mat. It's all good. So if you have your props, one block's going to go underneath your upper back, right in between your shoulder blades. The second block is where you land your head. Legs can do whatever is most comfortable. They can be nice and flat. You can have soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Or if you want a little milder back bend, you're right here with your feet planted, knees up to the ceiling. So pick the option you like. Really relax your arms out to the sides as best you can and breathe. And for many of us, getting into this pose initially feels less easy. It feels slightly uncomfortable, maybe even annoying, whatever feeling you have around it, it's okay. Give yourself a few breaths to soften into it, to really relax, and then feel the benefit of this pose. Feel your upper back softening around your prop. Feel your chest lifted nice and big, nice and full with every breath. Feel your shoulders melting away from the ears. And once again, come back to that thought of ease. How can you do less in this pose? Oftentimes we find really small ways to hold ourselves up, to clench. Try to release that. Maybe it starts with the hands and the feet. Maybe release that space in between the eyebrows, release that clench in your jaw, whatever it is for you. Take one more moment to reflect here. Where in your life are you just putting forth more effort than is necessary? Where can you let go a bit and just let it be? Draw your knees in, plant your feet. Do your best to rock your knees from side to side. Twist is mostly going to be in the hips and the lower back. Keep that in mind. Your upper back will stay pretty still on your blocks. And then you can roll yourself all the way over to one side. Press into your arms to come up to a tall and comfortable seat. If it's not a graceful transition, don't worry about it. If it feels kind of funny, again, to sit up nice and tall, that's okay. Roll the shoulders out. Breathe nice and full. Create more ease. And together we bring the hands to the third eye center, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. We bring the hands to the mouth, reminding us to speak clear and loving words. And we rest the hands at the heart, reminding us of our clear and loving intentions. Let go even more those things that stress you. Find ease in your presence in this moment. Thank you for joining me for practice today. Namaste. Before you leave, please subscribe, like the video, leave any comments with any feedback you have or requests for a certain video that you want to see in the future. I'm looking and open to all of your suggestions. Thanks again for training with purpose, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.